Hi, this is Mike, and today I'm going to show you how to assemble the Snowflake Napkin ring holder from Dreaming Tree. Now I do have my pieces cut out. As you'll see, I have the two snowflakes that have been cut out in the glitter cardstock. I have the main white piece cut out. I have the two silver pieces here, and I have a long rectangle piece. So the first thing that I think I would like to do is get these snowflakes down. I'm using silver foil cardstock, and that's a little bit, well, it's less porous than regular cardstock. So let's get these started. And I'm just going to go ahead and layer that just like this. And I'm going to do that for both of them. Now let's apply our glue. As you can see, it did pull off my mat a little funky, but it's okay. We only need the pretty side to show. So I'm going to add my glue here. And I'm only going to add a tiny bit because I don't want to risk the glue coming out onto the foil cardstock because it will leave a little mark and it's kind of hard to get off once if you've accidentally gotten it on the silver foil. It's not a huge deal, but if you take a little time gluing, you'll have less issues to worry about later. And I'm just kind of dabbing and using the tip to kind of like move the glue around a little bit. And I really only have a tiny bit on there. I'm not sure if you guys could see. Okay. So again, we are just going to center that here, just like so. That looks pretty good. Cool beans. Maybe I'll turn it over and push it so that I can be sure that it is nice and secured. There you go. And I'm going to let this dry completely before we play with it anymore. And we'll do this side too. And I'm just applying a little bit. You don't need a whole bunch of glue. Like I said, I don't want the glue to come out onto the silver foil because it will mar it. And if you can clean up most of it with like a damp rag, but it still kind of messes with the finish. So I want to be as careful as possible. All right. So I think I have it pretty well glued up. Again, we'll do the same thing on this side. Just kind of put it in place where it follows the curves. This one, you kind of want them a little bit the same distance from the middle, but if you don't, it's not a huge deal. Your guests are still going to come over and be wowed by these napkin rings, or the napkin ring holders. Let's turn it over and press this down. And we're almost done, believe it or not. So let's put these to the side. Now this piece is going to go here, and you're going to want to make sure that you get it as in the center as close to the center as possible, because this piece, what this does, let's go ahead, let's curve this a little, and I'm just making like a scissors with my fingers. Excuse me. And I'm just kind of curving it just ever so slightly. Because what this piece will do is we kind of curve it over, and these will fit into each other like a notch, kind of just like that. Okay? So let's undo this gently. So that's going to be the curve. So I kind of want to do the same thing for the silver piece. Is just kind of scissor and use my fingers to kind of curve it a little bit. And like I said, you want to make sure that you don't go over, because if you go over, then the other piece won't be able to slip through. So it'll go exactly in the center as long as you pay attention. All right? Just like that. Okay? So let's go ahead and let's glue this piece on. And I kind of want to stay away from those holes because I don't want any glue to accidentally come through those either. Okay, now I'm going to probably start on one side. Let's put it flush so I could see. Just about in the middle there. And I'm just going to lay it down. See, I got a little bit of glue, but I was able to wipe it off. Looks centered. I'm looking at it off to an angle, not right above. But that looks like about right. Okay. Now these, obviously, are just going to get layered like this. Okay. And again, you want to make sure that you don't go over the cut piece. You want to make sure that these are still free to move. So, and it doesn't matter which side you put these on. They're both the same. So let's start with this one. And again, I just want to go just up to that line, but I also just going to go right here. Make sure that it's flush with the edges. It is. Looks good. Okay. We'll do the other one. See, I think it looks like I'm using a lot of glue on the camera, but I'm really not. It's really a thin layer. And again, I'm going to match it up to the outside edges so that I make sure I'm not moving over too far. Okay. Perfect. That looks good. Okay, I still got the motion here, as you can see. The slit still opens. Now let me grab my napkin. Hopefully this is dried enough. All right, so I have my napkin here. I just rolled up a cloth napkin. Set that like that. Now, again, this is just going to bend over. And these two inserts are going to slip into each other. Like that. Just be careful. They will go. Just kind of work them in a little bit. Like that. You can kind of press it a little bit. Pull these up a little bit. Super cute, right? You can kind of make it a little, put your finger in there and make it a little rounder. But that is super cute. And then, if I rolled this tight enough, I hope I did. You could. Let's see, I didn't roll this tight enough. Let's roll this a little bit tighter. Okay. put that through. Just like that. Super cute, quick, and easy. I love it. Super easy, guys. All right, hope this was helpful. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, have a great day.